Are we live? Thank you, Katya. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the DLLS Cowboys podcast on a Friday. We will be grading your team at the halfway point. We will visit with Joe Trahan, and we'll do everything you need about your Dallas Cowboys. And it starts, meow. Welcome in, friends. It is the DLLS Cowboys podcast, and it is the fun day. You guys remember being in school, and you tried to figure out if you could alter something on the report card that was coming to the house, if there was a way to make that one. If I could just add a line, does that make that look like an A? Is there a way to get rid of the bottom part of a B? Would that look like an A?
Clarence, you did that a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, but
my parents were teachers, okay? Both of them.
what's that mean?
They're not trying to change my grade. They will beat my butt.
We're going to have a good time today. My name is Jeff. Welcome in. I'm next to the greatest beat writer in the history of the Dallas Cowboys, Mr. Clarence Hill.
I want to see you thrust.
He's next to the second greatest beat writer in the history of the Cowboys, Mr. Ali Jawad. Thank you to everybody who's here before the show even starts. We appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button because it's good for the algorithm, and put in the chat your favorite flavor of ice cream because that's good for the algorithm. And that's what we like. And I saw we had a super chat pop in real early here. Kenneth said, praying for Kneeland's family. Of course, we spent a lot of time yesterday talking about Marshawn Kneeland, and we'll have a little bit more today, and then we will get to grading your Dallas Cowboys and do the football things. But Dak Prescott had stuff going on yesterday, and I'm sure it was the situation that he was in was for one thing, and I'm sure it came off a little bit differently. But Clarence, you know what's happening here.
Yeah, I mean, just a little bit on the Kneeland situation. It just tells you how insidious the mental health challenge is for everyone, because you don't know. You can't put a finger on it. If there's a locker room that should be equipped to handle mental health challenges, it should be the Cowboys. Dak Prescott has openly talked about mental health as one of his focuses of his charity because his brother died of suicide, right? And it's a big part. And he's right there in the locker room. He has asked for help, and it's a big campaign about mental health. Solomon Thomas, his teammate, defensive line teammate, has a big mental health charity, mental health campaign. And you see what's going on. Then you think, if there's any people you can reach out to, you would think, okay, I can talk to my quarterback. I can talk to my defensive line mate because they've
been through it. They know it.
They've been through it, and they know it. And so it's just not that easy to say, go talk to them. That's how insidious this whole thing is with mental health, because you can't just put your finger on it because he didn't feel comfortable enough to talk to his own teammates, and just so it was a tough day. And for somebody like Dak, who has this program, it was tough. And yesterday was supposed to be a good day for him. It's supposed to be a good day for the Cowboys as a family after the trades on Tuesday. People feel excited, but Dak actually went back to his hometown of Houghton yesterday, Houghton, Louisiana, to have his jersey retired, on Thursday, have his jersey retired and dedicate the newly renamed Dak Prescott Field at his high school. He had given a lot of money to refurbish the weight room, and
he bought the naming rights to his high school field. Rich people stuff.
Yes, and November 6th was also declared Dak Prescott Day for the town of Houghton. So you're going down there for, right. You already had plans during the bye week, and then you have to deal with what happened with his teammate Marshawn Kneeland. And Dak, so eloquently and respectfully certainly talked about the situation and his day when he got to Houghton.
It's been a very tough day. As you said, it started early this morning, finding out the news. Tragic loss. I hurt. Heavy heart today. I heard for Marshawn. I heard for his family. I heard for his girlfriend. I hurt for every single one of my teammates. It's just a pain that you don't wish upon anybody. You wish none of us had to go through this. You wish Marshawn didn't have to go through what he went through. And just thankful for each moment we have in this life, and don't take it for granted. And hug and love on those that you do. It's okay to feel however you're feeling. And I'll tell you first and foremost, I don't always have the answers. And today's not a day that I felt like I had answers. Triggering day for many reasons, on top of just knowing that this was a had today, and hard to balance my emotions today, and not a day that I have words other than I love you for friends and families and people who may be struggling.
So I think there's two. I'm not crying today, I'll tell you that. I think there's two things that I think of with this, because one of the things that you mentioned, Clarence, is that Dak Prescott has a nonprofit that has 4 pillars, and one of it is suicide awareness prevention, in part because of the way that it's affected him personally. Solomon Thomas also lost his sister to suicide at the age of 24, and so he has a nonprofit with kind of the same goal. And you mentioned it, that it's like, if in that locker room somebody their thought when they're in a really bad place wasn't, oh my God, there's people that I can go to. They literally run foundations around this entire idea. Just imagine how big the stigma is still around mental health. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to exclude anyone from this, but just by percentages, like, everyone's mental health is important. I encourage everyone out there in the world to get whatever help you have access to, and to talk to people when you are struggling, and to not let those things just live in your own head. But just by the numbers, men are less likely to express these things, and black men are less likely to express these things or to go get diagnosed with these things. And so I think, seeing that in our country, maybe in the world, I don't know. Like, I do think we've made a lot of progress in terms of people willing to talk about it and willing to put themselves out there, I guess you would put it. I don't even view it that way anymore, I guess. It's just like, no, to me, it's not, there's not a stigma, I guess, to me, but there are to a lot of people. Right. That was a 24-year-old man that did not go clearly to people who, boy, it seems natural to just like, whew. And so just, I think there's something to be learned there about how important it is to continue to not shy away from the topic to the point where it becomes people's natural inclination when they're really struggling to go share and to go find people that you feel like you can talk to. I think a lot of people are still really scared to expose themselves, or they feel vulnerable in that way when you share the things. Because what it is, I think for a lot of people, Dak said the words, it's okay to feel how you're feeling. And I think that's really, really important. Mm-hmm. And I swear we're going to get to football. But I think that's really, really important. Because I'll do for me personally again, but it's like you have this, like, I have all of these things, right? I have a home, I have friends, I have my physical abilities to do all these things. And so if you have a darkness in you and things seem very bleak, because that doesn't make sense rationally, now you feel wrong. And how do you express to someone that you feel like, I shouldn't feel this way? Something about me is wrong. I am wrong. And I don't know, I'm just spitballing what makes people hold these things in, because you feel like you'll be judged or dismissed or something like that, because, oh, well, you shouldn't feel that way. Chill out. Toughen up. Right. And so now you have your darkness and you've been dismissed with the validity of it. And I just think it's very important to encourage people and try to normalize as much as we can that when you struggle, share that. Let people be there for you and help you with it.
And as a man, it's always about toughen up. And I always say this. I was talking to some friends, it's like, people ask you how you are, they said no one cares. Just get it done. Pay the bill.
No one cares. Work harder.
Yeah, no one cares. No one cares how you do it. Just get it done.
People care.
That's all. But that's the mindset.
Right.
That's the mindset I've always had as a man. And we're talking about black men. We're talking about sexes and women and men. And from a man's standpoint, is we're more inclined to be understanding and listen to a woman when she's emotional and going some things, having a bad day. We don't want to hear from a man.
Because that's how they're supposed to be.
Right.
And we are supposed to be the pillar.
Right.
And it's like, let that crap go. You're allowed to be whoever you are. And you're allowed to feel how you feel. And you're allowed to lighten that burden by letting people help you.
Yeah, and I just want to add to, like, I know in a couple of days these guys got to go back to work, and it's tough. How do you continue your season knowing something like this happened? But man, how fortunate are the Cowboys to have Dak? Like, they have the right guy to lead them through this situation.
Yeah, and they do, and I'm glad you brought that up about coming back, and Dak talked about it. He does. It's a tough day. It's a weird day. Because I talked to Greg Ellis last night, and former coach.
He has a mental health nonprofit.
He has a mental health nonprofit, and he's had some feeling of guilt because he just said he didn't keep up with Marshawn. There's one person he wanted to keep up with. And I'm sure Dak probably has some feeling of guilt.
Right.
Like, I'm right there,
Right.
Maybe I should have reached out, you know what I'm saying? So everybody in that locker room probably going to come back and feeling up, what did I not see?
Like, you're blaming yourself.
Yeah,
almost.
so there's some natural feelings of, what could I have done? What did I not see? What did I miss? And then, so I know I texted a lot of people at the organization. Said, my heart goes out to you because it's, not just the Marshall's family, but teammates,
right?
The whole organization as they navigate this whole thing, because there's going to be natural feelings of what could I have done.
Yeah, and you don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Right? You don't know, and I don't know what his teammates knew. Like, I don't know if Marshawn Kneeland had teammates that know about the things that he struggled with. I don't know if he ever shared with anybody, right? And so it's like, if you don't know, what are you supposed to do? And I don't know. So I know it's going to be a tough time for the Cowboys, and it's a weird thing to be like, can you rally around this? Because I feel like that's the sort of, I don't know. It almost feels insensitive for that to be a sentence. Like, can you rally around this? And so I don't even know where to go with what I just said, because I don't know if it makes any sense.
No, you don't, because and we're going to pivot, adjust, transition to football, and as we transition to football, we're not going to grade them on a curve because of this, right? We're not going to start saying it's okay for them to continue to have a bad season,
right?
Because they're dealing with this. No one's going to get a mulligan because of this, because they were bad before this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so we still have to talk about the season and talk about their play and what they were doing and how the season is gone.
Yeah. Let's knock through the super chats. Hit the like button while you're here. If you don't, I'll be furious with you. Lewis, could be Louie technically. Thank you all for the show yesterday. It was beautiful and touching. Depression and mental health battles are always hard, especially for the ones who battle it alone or in silence, praying for Kneeland's family. We appreciate you. And Kenneth is here as well. Jeff, Pop, Ali, great show. Tell Jesse that was a heartfelt show. Cowboys Nation appreciated it. Yeah, I loved what you all did yesterday, because I mentioned it. It's just a percentage thing. Older generation, less likely to talk about this sort of thing. Black versus white. A black man is less likely to seek the help in a mental health situation. So I think having a former athlete and having a black man who is over the age of 60 express that, well, yeah, close, creeping up on. Yeah, dude, you're definitely not 60. Creeping up on 60.
You said over.
Creeping up on, well, you're 61, aren't you?
No!
You're 60?
60, exactly.
You're 60? I thought you're 60. Well, you're over 60 in 0 days.
There you go. There you go.
You are over 60. Yeah, no.
Got 20 summers left, okay?
Clarence is cranking up. He's cranking up. Thanks to everybody for being here with us today on the DLLS Cowboys podcast. All right, we are going to start doing the football things, because It is as close as you can get to a halfway point now that they have an odd number of games. We're going to grade every position group. We're going to start with the Dallas Cowboys offense, and we're going to do it next on the DLLS Cowboys podcast. I'd like to shout out our friends at Mando. We love the Mando, okay? The Mando is the best. Whole body deodorant, you know what I'm saying? Safe to use anywhere on your body. Pits, naturally. And I want you to know a lot of the words that I'm about to say are in what is called the copy points for the product, okay? I'm allowed to say these things. Mando is a deodorant that you do use for your pits, balls, thigh folds, belly button, butt crack, and feet. Those are all listed here. Created by a doctor who saw firsthand how normal BO was being misdiagnosed and mistreated. It's clinically proven to block odor all day and control odor for up to 72 hours. They got solid deodorant stick. They got spray deodorant. They got it all. It is a special offer for our listeners, new customers. 20% off site-wide with our exclusive code DLLS at shopmando.com. Get you 20% off site-wide and free shipping. Shopmando.com. Support our show and tell them that we sent you. Also want to shout out to our friends. At Game Time. Thinking about going to a sporting event out there? You thinking about it? Maybe a concert? Perhaps a comedy show. Chuckle, chuckle, y'all. All of those different things. If you're looking to get a ticket to something, our friends at Game Time have got you taken care of. You want to go see the Mavs? You want to go see the Stars? You want to go see the Cowboys? They got you covered at Game Time. And if you have never used the Game Time app before, guess what? Bonus party. Use the code DLLS. You get $20 off your first purchase. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use the code DLLS, and you will get $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem the code DLLS, $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the app today. It is the DLLS Cowboys podcast. What? Oh, what time is it?
I mean, goodness gracious.
I apologize. If you're on TV, you wouldn't see the commercials that we do, but I just did the Game Time read, which is an app to get tickets, and it's not in here to end it that way. The call to action doesn't end that way anymore.
But you know it.
Got to throw it out there.
What time is it?
Really? What time is it? What time is it?
Game time.
A lot of barks from Clarence. Carrie's in the super chat, and he wants to know, do you think the boys going to win this weekend? I'll bet the house they don't lose. I'll tell you that. There is no chance that the Cowboys are going to lose this weekend. I think they'll be competitive with the bye.
I think that bye week looks pretty competitive.
I think they'll be competitive with the bye. All right, we're at the halfway mark, give or take. Technically, what are we, one over? But if we did it last week, we'd have been one prior, you know? It's better to be late than early. Probably not, but whatever. We're grading the offense. And we're starting with the big one. We're going to start with the quarterback. Quarterback grade on the season so far. What are you doing? I need to know, Clarence. What are you looking at?
I was actually gonna send you something on Slack.
You don't need to send. Why?
Slack in the middle of the show.
Huh?
You just tell me what's up.
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
What is it?
No.
What do you want me to know?
Oh my God.
He's in the chat.
I'm not in the chat.
What do you type? Who are you typing to?
I'm talking to you. But anyway, we're supposed to be grading the quarterback.
Yeah, you are.
We'll
I was looking at you.
Oh, you grading the quarterback? I'm grading the quarterback.
I'm looking at you.
It's tough. It's really tough.
That's
because
not how report cards work.
But it is because have you ever graded something?
I've graded tons of things.
Okay,
I'm an amazing grader.
You just go automatic. You just put a grade down. You
I can
you don't analyze. Whether it should get this and that. You don't analyze performance because
I analyze everything and then I put the grade on.
We're at the mid-season point of the season.
We are,
but there was a mid-season point of the first half, and it was easy to grade.
Yeah,
it was
still
easy. At the midpoint of the first half,
still easy.
It was easy to grade the quarterback.
We all said A+ at that time.
Still easy. Grading's easy. You want Dak's grade?
I would give him an A, B+, A-.
You gave him 3 grades. I think we would take your middle grade then.
So average it out.
I think A- is where you ended up at. I was
working through it with my head. I'm saying,
what is Dak's grade, everybody?
Put it in the chat.
What is the grade? Put it in the chat for Dak. We want to know his grade. Captain Thunder. What is his grade?
Don't do that.
F-? give or take. That's funny.
This chat
It sounds like Clarence is giving him an A minus.
I'm giving him a B plus. Is what I'm giving him.
Oh, you're a hater. Okay.
I'm hating. But they're 3-5-1.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're 3-5. It's hard to get past 3-5-1.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's hard to get past. It's hard to get. You're on this MVP run. I'm not gonna deal.
I will go A minus. The home game was shocking to see him play that. It wasn't their best, but the road play has to be better. That's where the minus.
Well,
comes
he
in
played well in Carolina.
To George Pickens. Yeah, that's one game. You go with Chicago.
He played well in New York Jets.
Denver.
I'm just saying his only bad game was Chicago.
Those weren't. Denver wasn't good either.
That he got hit. That offensive line gave him no chance.
You guys have memory. I can't. I'd have to go look at each individual game to remember how he did in each game. I have no idea. I have to go look. That's how my memory works.
I mean, it's the last home game. If Jake Ferguson doesn't fumble,
yes, I get it.
That kills them. I mean,
that does kill them.
You
2 fumbles, drops,
fourth
down non-conversions because offensive tackles can't protect you. It all goes in there. It all goes in.
And you go back to Denver and ooh.
I don't know. The road play's got to be better. And
Mo said, look how Bo Nix is winning. Yes, Bo Nix is winning because he has a great defense. Bo Nix isn't even that good. And they're 8-2.
And Bo Nix is not. I mean, he looked bad last night. He's not.
He was bad last night.
The correct answer, Chill asked if you ever grade anyone, then gave Dak a grade of D+ through A+.
That's not what happened,
The
Jeremy.
answer to what is Dak's grade on the season is obviously a B+. That is the proper answer.
That's what I gave him.
Yeah, I'm not fighting you.
Okay.
I'm co-signing. And B+ and A- are real close. So we don't have to fight Ali either. That's fine. He can give him an A-. I think B+ is fair. I think for the most part, he's played out of his mind. And more recently, I think that the circumstances around him have caught up. And I think it's hard not to press and hard not to feel like you have to do everything. But yeah, I think a B+ is where I would put him. He's played really good football. Great for the most part, and then some where you're like, look, I know I'm asking a ton of you, but if we're going to have a chance, sorry.
And that's why you're getting $60 million. I mean, I go back to Denver and that throw at the end of the first half, and I was laughing with him about it the other day. It's like, he got greedy. He pressed. He was, you had a field goal in your back pocket, right?
Yep.
You don't need to do that, but you feel you need to do that because of the way the defense is playing.
GM Ben's in the super chat. He said Clarence's grade for this show, A-, B, C-. I say so far it's a B, B-, somewhere around there. Running back. Grade the running back play on the Dallas Cowboys so far this year.
I'm not giving an A.
Well, you're tough. Your parents were teachers. You're tough.
I mean, we naturally are inclined to say, he's been great.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is because of we had low expectations.
Yep.
Right.
That helps him. He's getting graded on the curve, maybe.
We're shocked. Let's be honest about this. We're downright shocked because no one saw this coming.
Right.
The way this running back in red position has gone the last couple of years, you basically, get him for the minimum, and he's coming off, knee surgery and bad couple of years in Denver. No one saw this coming. But to sit up here and say, yes, he's the second leading rusher in the NFC, or is it NFL?
He's like 5th in the NFL.
Second NFC, but is he the second best runner in the NFC? I mean, no one. See, the problem is we get.
He's ahead of Derrick Henry in rushing yards.
Is he better than Derrick Henry?
Don't ask me stupid questions.
Exactly.
No, I mean, of course he is.
Is he better than the guy in Philadelphia? No.
Of course he is.
He's also running against light boxes.
Right.
A lot of his big runs have come against light boxes because of what the Cowboys
outside,
are doing on the outside. Not like the Cowboys say, hey, we can run the ball. We got this dog at running back.
Best running back in the league's in Atlanta, by the way.
There's no question about that.
I just want you to know that.
So I'm giving him also a B+.
Okay. Ali?
I'm in that B range, but it's easy with Dak. It's just him. If I go B-, it's because the depth behind him is not there. We're talking.
I like this.
General.
The group. I mean, Javonte plays so many snaps
You're
that the back.
You're right.
Yes.
The backups almost don't matter.
There's
He's playing so many
behind
snaps
him
now.
that's shown you, and it was really surprising to see Malik Davis in, Jaden Blue out? Like, what's going on there?
Because we hold Jaden Blue accountable, but we won't hold the defense coordinator accountable.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But if the depth was better, I would be with you. But yes, Javonte, and I think, would you say you're grading him, would you say B+? Because of the fact that we're so surprised that we have, we didn't expect to see this from him. So yeah, you got to give him a positive grade like that. But yeah, if the depth behind him was better, I'd bump it up.
So far, Clarence and I have the same grades. I would go B+. I think 8 rushing touchdowns, over 5 yards a carry, those things on their own. Like, Javonte Williams is playing really, really well. Yeah. 2 big fumbles, right? 2 big fumbles, and the fact that he's not a dynamic pass catcher. Like, he'll catch the ball. You know my favorite thing about Javonte Williams maybe so far this year? Running the ball is really important. It's probably the thing I like the most. But, boy, the way that dude will stand on the train track when a linebacker is blitzing.
Oh, pass block, yeah.
And sometimes he'll whiff because he's not just standing on the track. He's like, oh, you want to run and start? I'll get one too. Let's see who wins this bad boy. And the answer is him. I love what he's done. And I will go B+. If I factor in the other running backs, that might be enough to drag it down to a B. But they just know that he's what they got. So now I feel like he's playing 90% of the snaps, I'm guessing. But I don't feel like other guys are going in.
But the problem is he is the running back position. Let's be honest.
He is.
I mean, you're only putting other guys in to give him a breather. He is the running back.
Right. Wide receivers. Can we find an A? Can we find an A? Come on, guys. Can I find an A?
Of course it's an A.
I'm going A+. I'm not complicating that.
CeeDee
Lamb,
that's not complicated at all.
It's not complicated.
We talked about them being the best duo in the league before the season, before they even played a game.
Yeah, no. The Cowboys wide receivers have been awesome. I think it's at least an A. I might go A.
Might?
We've had some fiddle fart drops. I might go A instead of A+. We had some fiddle farting drops now. But no, just those 2 guys and the way that they're going to hit a rhythm where Flanoy is more than a catch or 2 a week, I think, because he got something, There's a difference when you watch starting caliber receivers that can be quality starting receivers and other guys with just some of the basics of what they do. Like, he's big and strong, fast, but he'll pluck it. That's big. If you'll pluck that ball, you get to make, one of every 6 targets. You'll catch a ball that somebody else wouldn't when they're doing this nonsense or jumping. He'll pluck it. So I like all 3 of them.
And Pickens is so fun. And I just hate that. I really believe if he doesn't get that penalty on Monday night,
they might have won.
They had a chance to come back. They still had it was still uphill climb, but where the yardage was, they were getting some momentum and feeling good. They had a chance to really do something.
I hope you can get that out of his game because it's hard because it's his personality, right? But like in that spot, you can't do that. Yeah. So I guess I'll separate the 2 things. Thrilled with George Pickens. Amazing. Right. They better franchise tag him or sign him. If he's not here next year, then I don't know why you traded for Quinnen Williams. You're either trying to win the Super Bowl or you're not. You can't do that. Yeah. You just can't. Mm-mm. We got, 7 minutes left? We're down 2 scores. We're cruising, and you're going to back me up 15?
Yeah.
No, we can't do that. Can't do it. Offensive line. Oh, wait, hold on. We didn't include him in running backs. Lipke got paid, baby. What about Lipke?
All right, anyway. Are we going to do tight ends at all?
Tight ends.
Is that part of receivers?
Tight ends. Go ahead. Hit me.
C.
Touchdowns don't tempt you to come on up. Number of catches and tutties?
No.
I'll give him a B-. Ferg can't block. 8 yards a catch is hilarious. That's not a big number, but no, Ferg can't block at all. Yeah. Yeah, Kati wanted to pop in to co-sign on the Ferg can't block thing.
C+.
But reliable target, and touchdowns are important. Touchdowns are big. I give him a B-. Maybe even a B.
Oh, man.
B-. Ali, you going to do some hate?
We're doing a whole position,
Ferg's
right?
going to have 120 catches this year and 12 touchdowns for 350 yards.
What about Schoonmaker? Didn't have a drop the other day?
You know
Ferg
what?
had that drop.
Yeah.
That
Hold on.
fumble.
Schoon drives me nuts because Mike McCarthy drafted him for one
Ferg had that
reason.
drop in the open against Philly.
His
His
56 for 384, 6 touchdowns,
56
6.9
for
yard
384
average.
is
6.9 yard
hilarious.
average, yeah.
He could have 112 catches for less than 800 yards.
800 yards.
That's what he's on pace for. That's hilarious.
I'll go C.
Oh, y'all hate B minus, C plus. I see you guys down there. Yeah. I am looking for a Wookiee tight end. I do want one of the catch it and you are tempted while watching him play to go. Roar.
Hey, you just watch some of these other tight ends too. Your boy in
Tyler Warren.
Indianapolis, Brock Bowers. I mean, it's not fair. Maybe
Tyler
compared to
Warren's in
Brock Bowers,
Indianapolis.
sure, but
Brock
yeah,
Bowers
Brock Bowers
is
is
Raiders.
Raiders. Yeah. I mean, you wish you had that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Some of us like Tyler Warren in the draft. I don't know who.
Some of us like Walter Nolan in the draft too. Had a chance to get some dudes. Had a chance to get some dudes.
Yeah,
Where did Tyler Warren go? Was he there when we picked?
No, he's gone.
Oh, he was gone. Okay,
Yeah.
don't worry about that. Offensive line. What is their grade so far? Nobody's been lower than. Oh, you gave him a C, didn't you? The tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have gone down to a C there.
They're
Offensive
a
line?
D. Come on, let's just be honest about this. The
It's
tackles,
up and
the
down.
tackles
Yeah.
have been awful.
The
Tyler
interior-
Smith has not been the All-Pro Tyler Smith. The
Offensive-
other guys have just been. I mean,
Offensive
listen,
line is
Booker's
a
been
D plus.
a D.
D plus.
D plus.
I'll go D. Look, I mean, the tackle play S. It doesn't help Terrence Steele getting benched multiple times. You're still trying to figure it out with Guyton. Booker's been good run blocking,
Booker's not been.
but not in
A home
general.
run.
Home
I
run.
thought he was going to be a safe, good
Yeah.
pick immediately, and I don't think he's been all right.
Right.
I thought he could give you even more as
yeah.
a rookie. So yeah, I think we're good in the D range.
Because Dak has made the offensive line look better.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Dak,
yeah.
Dak's play
Absolutely.
made the offensive line look better than what they play.
We got a lot of C, D minus, we got a C, C minus, C minus, wide receiver A plus. O line gets a O line gets an F. That's tough.
No, the F's on the other. The F's are coming.
Yeah, if you're looking for Fs,
They're
stay
coming.
tuned.
Stay tuned. It's
Because coming up next, we will do the Cowboys defense at the midway point. Please hit the thumbs up. We need that like button being hit. If it doesn't happen, we all get fired. And I know you want that for some of us. But hit the like button for whoever up here you do like. We sure would appreciate it. Defense is next. We're going to talk about some stuff. Die Hard. I want you to sign up to be a Die Hard. That'd be cool if you did that. Being a Die Hard gets you all sorts of cool stuff. Like there's a QR code that's on your screen if you're watching on YouTube. If you're in some sort of audio format, I have bad news for you about the QR code. You won't see it because you don't see anything because you're just listening. And that's how that works. It's audio. This is video. The link's in the description wherever you are listening and or watching. And people do need to know that this show is in audio form wherever you get your podcasts, okay? So if you're ever out and about, subscribe? Yeah, go ahead and do that. But sign up to be a diehard. Gets you the hookup. Gets you access to everything that is written on our website, and it is a one-stop shop. I don't want to campaign for you not to give money to anyone else because I believe you should support whatever media you enjoy. I just want your money too with DLLS. Got everything you need. Beat writers for every team. Shows 5 days a week. Kick butt merchandise. A community that you might want to be a part of. We sure would like you to be here. Use the QR code. You sign up to be a diehard. And when you do that, you can choose a free t-shirt from our merch store. We have t-shirts. We have many t-shirts. I thought about wearing one today, but I thought today was a hashtag therapy is cool day in my t-shirt game. But what's Clarence got on? Dallas versus all y'all. Clarence got one. He got a Dallas versus all y'all on. That's a nice one. I got that one too. 88 Club. I got that one. We want you to sign up to be like onions in the chat saying, I'm a diehard.
Let's
That's
go.
what I'm talking about. Cheers. You and I. Let's do some drinking tonight. I think I just got out of the plans that I was supposed to have to do. I have to double check, but I think I might be free if you guys want to get. Yeah, we'll see.
We're gonna have a get together. We need to get the family together.
Yeah, I'll meet you guys at the bar. We'll turn up a little bit.
Get the family together.
Clarence will have a glass of brown. I'll have a glass of brown in a shot glass that tastes like cinnamon. It is the DLLS Cowboys podcast. We're glad that you guys are with us today. We're grading them at the midway point. The offense came out of this thing pretty good. I think if we rounded all them grades up, we'd end up somewhere in the B minus range. B minus, probably about a B, around a B.
C plus, B minus.
Probably because we got at least an A and then at least a B plus and then at least
O-line,
a B. But then the O-line brought us down a little bit, and that's okay. Kraken said, crazy people say Pickens is wide receiver 1 now. Y'all got to not worry about wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 because what you're going to do is you're going to get me fired up, okay? What we're not going to do is disrespect a 1,700-yard receiver, okay? We're just not going to do it.
Somebody tweeted we should trade CD or ask that question.
Deadline's
past number 1.
No more of that.
And CD's already been paid.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to really mix it up. We're going to do something crazy and unheard of. We're going to keep our best players. I know it's weird.
Does that work?
But I think we're going to try to keep our best players and then see if we can find more good players.
Sound like you're talking about he who should not be mentioned.
He who shall not be named should still be here, and your defense would be better than it is. And you still could have gone and chased down Quinnen Williams, and you could have Quinnen Williams and Micah Parsons. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say his name. I'd like to apologize for that.
Yeah, I told friends we have to do coaching at some point as well.
We'll get around to coach.
Position.
We'll make Joe Trahan grade the coaching right before he goes out and talks to the coaches.
Yeah, dude.
That's what we'll do. Where do you want to start on defense?
Well, this is an easy
F minus. Oh, sorry.
Oh, but like Clarence high school report card, just F's all across the board. So,
well, now we're not going to. Now hold on. Now it requires analysis. We cannot just throw a blanket F. It might add up to that.
I was the son of teachers. I did not have bad grades. So
we're not going to throw a blanket F on these guys.
We don't tolerate bad grades in the Hill household. My kids know that.
Here's where we're going to start. Defensive end / edge players is where we're going to start on this defense.
Oh, not just the defense line, we'll go edge.
Yeah. I'm separating the two. I'm going to separate the two, not full D line. I'm going to separate the two.
Do they have edge players? I mean, I know they have as many edge players as they've ever had.
Edge
depth-wise.
Jadeveon Clowney, Donovan Ezeraku, Sam Williams,
D.
Houston,
D.
James Houston,
D.
Fowler,
Dante Fowler,
D.
He's going to say the letter, huh?
D.
I would like to give a better explanation, but you know what I was going to say, Clarence?
What?
D. About a D.
I think
Clowney's coming along, Ezeraku's coming along.
That's what I'm going to say.
Outside of Ezeraku's progress and Clowney's progress,
that's what's not making it an F. It's just that
Fowler's better
because
lately than he was early. Like, you're starting to get something out of those guys. Now, you went about a month and a half of getting about nothing out of those guys. So we have recently risen from F minus to D.
Okay.
Got to start somewhere, right?
That's where I'm going. I'm going D. Are you agreed on the D?
Yes.
That's a weird sentence.
It's a weird sentence.
Are you agreed on the D? I need there to be a drop.
Are we agreed on the D? We like the D.
See, now you're trying to get a drop.
Are we comfortable with the D grade? Defensive tackles.
Well, they were brought in to stop the run, and they've been doing quite opposite of that.
I mean, and this is where you're also great on the curve. Negatively.
Yeah.
Osa was paid to be a difference maker.
Kenny Clark was traded
for
and our defense was going to be better.
Brought in Solomon in the offseason.
Now. Our defense was going to be better immediately
because
we added Kenny Clark.
Better against the run immediately.
We'll have fun grading this one postseason when hopefully Quinnen Williams can hopefully carry
we'll
give him a whole separate grade. The grade, it cuts off right here, and it starts over against the Raiders for the defensive tackles. But for today. D.
That's a D.
It's a D.
It's a D.
Kenny was off to a good start.
He was
off to a good start.
It's definitely a D.
Osa didn't have a bad day as a penetrating player, getting upfield, kind of making a little bit of havoc this last week. They're starting to show a little something. They started off showing something. In between, there was a giant lull, and the run defense is bad. D. Best I can do. Best I can do is the D.
I'm going D minus. You invested too much.
The best you can do is the what?
The best I can do is the D.
Okay.
Grade.
Let's go to the linebackers.
You don't want to let me talk
Let's go to the linebackers.
You don't want to let me talk about the linebackers. I would like to thank our friend Mike Bassick for helping us out on the DLLS Rangers podcast yesterday and today, because Bassick is the guy who introduced me to this grade. I thought when you got an F, you got an F. But when we would grade things on the radio when we worked together, he would just be like, F minus. And And I think the linebackers probably get an F minus.
The flag. They get the flag.
You could not be worse. I guess if an F is what, below 60, if we're given a D, so like a 58 is an F. Yeah, I guess once you get below half of that, once you get to a 28, 29, 28, 27, you get under 30, that's an F minus. That's what I give the linebackers.
Linebackers get F minus.
Yeah.
Jeremy gave him an F plus. That's nice.
What's the plus?
Okay, so I guess maybe you have to break it up into more sections. F plus is 50 to 60. F is 40 to 50, and sub 40 is F minus.
You know what? You said Raiders on. We'll start grading DTs. Logan Wilson, Overshown coming back. Same linebackers, like you'll start. Can that change it?
Yeah. The good thing about the F minus is I think if Overshown is truly ready, then in a perfect world, all the people who are getting an F minus right now, they're done playing. All of them. When you're playing two linebackers, it's going to be Logan Wilson and DeMarvion Overshown.
I need you to stop it.
What?
You keep wanting to go forward.
I'm just saying.
Forward. Spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors.
This exercise is grading on what they've done.
What they've done.
You keep
adding,
but
you know it's coming.
On the defense line, you were talking about what Quincy comes, or Quentin comes.
Quincy is not here.
When Quentin comes, now you're talking about, the goal here is to grade what they've done through first 9.
But we're eager to see these guys. We're eager to see these guys, okay?
Okay, but the exercise here is what?
Here's the thing, Clarence.
What's the exercise
Let him know,
here?
Jeff. What's the thing?
I'm going to help Ali here. Here's the thing. We all know they got an F minus, right?
Okay,
but
trying to express some positivity.
But a fully negative broadcast, not perfect. We need to have 2 eyes forward on what might be coming.
The exercise was grading at the midpoint.
Yeah.
I get
we
that.
Can't grade on what's to come.
I'm not factoring those guys in the grade.
He said F minus.
Got to mention, and I didn't say F minus.
Even at the end of the season, it's called the end of the season grade.
God.
It's not the second half grade.
We're doing a second half grade.
We're not doing it.
We are going to do a second half grade.
The season grade is the whole season.
I know, but if they play well, I want them to get some credit. I don't want to be like, well, they pulled Kenneth Murray up to a D plus on the season. No. They get their own grade.
Mention these groups knowing some guys are coming. I'm not factoring them in the grade, but you got to at least mention that help is coming.
Listen, it's a bye week. The bye week show is about what happened. Now, going into next week's game, we can talk about what's coming.
I'm just trying to be positive,
right?
Hey, look.
That's the show next week. Next week's show is about what's coming.
I just want to say.
Because we know they're coming. And it's going to be real and legitimate because they're going to practice.
I get it.
I just want to say that I appreciate whatever perspective people go with on the air. And I thought Ali did a great job.
Great job, Ali. Great job.
Seriously, how about we grade this? I'm going negative content podcast. I don't know what that means or why I read it. Okay, so we had them and them and them.
And then we get cornerbacks and safeties.
You want to keep them together or you want to put them separate?
They all together. It's
you think
all
it doesn't
one
matter?
Big F minus.
Is there something worse than that? Another minus?
Oh, this is a fun game. Okay, because I'm going to F minus also, okay? Everyone that doesn't put a hand down gets an F minus so far, which is great because in the first few weeks, I think that the defensive ends were the worst. And now you got a little something going there, and the back end is total F minus.
I think in college when you drop a class, you get incomplete, and that's even worse.
Yeah, you want to, and I just want to tell any college students out there, did you have a hot mic there, or do I need to tell them what you said? Okay. Katya said that an incomplete is worse than an F on your report card when you drop a class. I can confirm that you probably should drop the class and take your incomplete because at least it doesn't hit your GPA. It just says that you quit.
I did it one time.
I would not drop my classes and not go to my classes and get an F, and that makes you ineligible to play football. And then you
incomplete.
Oh, it shows that you have incompletes and that you've been dropping out.
But it doesn't mess your GPA up.
Yeah, it doesn't bring down the number that people care about. No, sure doesn't. No, you just get a freebie. Do over. So now for the fun game. F minus versus F minus. Who's been worse?
F minus worse.
Who's been worse, the secondary or the linebackers?
Well,
who's been worse, the safeties or the corners?
One had their ankles broken, and the other one got a concussion at home.
Let me work through this for a second. Safeties or corners?
Well, and
Marquise Bell been bad.
I would say that
Wanya hadn't helped.
You got two highly paid corners.
That too.
You have to say the corners have been worse because they're supposed to be better.
Right.
Although the safeties are both,
and
like
we
your
can-
starters both make like $9 million bucks. Or
and we
whatever.
can say that what's also true is we get to the coaching staff that the coaches put them in the best position to be their best.
All right, I got this handled. Coaching grades. Shoddy. B-. Okay? Eberflus. R.
R?
Well, the letters go down, right?
What's the R?
Whatever, 15 things below F, or however far you gotta go through the alphabet.
I like T for trash.
There we go.
Yeah, T for trash. Yeah, you can do that.
And are we still grading Shotty on the curve? Because I was just having this thing. Because I think about these shows.
No, I think he's a good offensive coach. I think he's helped this team. I don't know, like the
How
head
about
coach
the head
thing.
coach?
I think the head coach part takes time.
Right now,
to know.
if we look forward,
I think the shine is off.
if they don't get the 6 wins,
If they don't get to, well, Jerry won't run him because he's his friend.
He
and,
won't run
and
him.
he
He
won't
won't
pay
run
2 coaches.
if they don't get the 7 wins, they won 7 games last year. Mike McCarthy won 7 games last year.
Cooper Rush for half of it.
Yeah.
So Raiders, Giants.
If they don't get the
Commanders.
7 wins,
That's still 6 wins.
We
if you
get to
beat
7.
those teams.
We can get to 7.
You got to win that.
Although,
I mean,
that stretch.
if they don't get to 7 wins, I'll be happy.
I know the draft. I'm just
For your
talking about
draft,
Ice
yeah.
tank
I'm talking
sliding around the corner.
I'm talking about grading the coach.
Ohio State, Arvell Reese.
Because this whole notion, there's been a notion that Shotty was upgraded over McCarthy because of the vibes, because of the tie.
Yeah, not
You
really
know,
different.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not really different.
You know what I'm saying? That was
Not
there's
really
a feeling. Oh, I like this. We got some with Shotty. Look at this offense, and they're moving around and they're doing pre-snap motion.
Vibes
really
don't win
different.
games.
You know what I'm saying? And so now that the dust is cleared,
Or the rust. or the must.
Okay, what about
3-5? Has he been better than
Split it.
McCarthy?
They don't have good players.
head coach?
Okay, but they had no good players last year.
That's true.
They had Jordan Pickens last year.
McCarthy
You know,
set up.
they set McCarthy up for failure.
Yeah.
Head coach. Oh, almost done. Head coach. Shoddy. Play caller. Shoddy. How about that?
Play caller Shoddy, I think, gets a B+. Head
That's
coach
it.
Shoddy
He don't
gets
even-
a
he don't go for it on
C,
fourth
C
down.
minus. That's true. He's not. I put that on the head coach though. Like that's the decision
It is a
part,
decision too, yeah.
right? Play
Yeah.
calling is one
can't
thing. The
separate the
decision not
two.
to go, and then when
And
he
they-
does go and they go
yeah.
0 for 2, people go, "What an idiot!"
And they
what
still
if
have,
we
and
needed
they
those
still
3
have too
points?
many penalties.
Decision, head coach, play calling. Yeah, I mean, what type of play he calls on it?
B+ is a play caller. C is a head coach. Coming up next, we're going to check in with our buddy from WFAA, the great and powerful Joe Trahan, one of our besties. He's next. I see, I did the Die Hard thing. I need to tell people about the newsletter, alldlls.com/newsletter.
Which is
Ali
free.
writes it. Ali does the newsletter.
Which is free.
It is free. What was in the newsletter today, Ali?
Just a nice tribute to Marshawn Kneeland.
Oh,
And,
that is okay.
mental health and hug your loved ones.
That's nice. We like that. So you'll get caught up to everything you need to know about all of your DFW sports team in one handy-dandy little newsletter. And all you have to do is go to alldlls.com/newsletter, and we'll get you squared away on that bad boy. And you'll get to hear from Ali. I know he's very popular with the ladies. So if you are a lady out there, Ali will write you a personal newsletter. Clarence, where are you going? I don't get to. Where's he going?
It doesn't matter.
Is it hard following him around, dealing with him? Do you just go your own way at the start?
At this point, I've gone my own way.
You just go hang out with Joe?
Oh, Joe, yeah. That's the
Bond
man.
over the issues
We got to
with
share our
Clarence?
stories about Clarence.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Shotty does hate timeouts, to Jeremy's point. Shotty
Especially
hates a first half
Yeah,
timeout.
the first half.
Well, there's nothing that makes Shotty happier than having one timeout to start his last drive because he had to call one for no reason and then another one for no reason in the first 12 minutes of game. It's 3rd and 2. We really got to do something here. Well, we just run the play. How about that? So yeah, we want you to sign up for the newsletter, and there's just one more thing, which I'll think of. Die Hard Newsletter Supporters Club. We want to join the YouTube Supporters Club. You can see Jeremy right there in the chat. You see that little badge next to his name? Guess what that means? It means he's part of the Supporters Club. And that's nice. You stand out in the chat. You get access to our exclusive emojis, which we are proud that after last week's debacle, we do have the ice tank. So if you are Team Tank, you want to lose all the games for a draft pick, guess what? You can express that in the chat if you're part of the Supporters Club. Got the pop emoji, 88 emoji. all those different things. You get all hooked up. It is the DLLS Cowboys podcast. Clarence, I feel like you're doing some behind the scenes and trying to get some Joe things squared away.
Yeah, I was. Yes.
If Joe's not here, chat in whatever you want us to say, and we'll say it. Huh?
He's gonna try to pop in
You
again.
can't hear us?
Because he was on and.
Yeah, just pop him on. It'll be like Clarence is joining us. Let's see.
Can
Joe,
you hear us now?
No. Can I hear you? You can't hear us.
He looks good too.
Leave Joe on the screen.
Leave Joe on the screen.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna come here.
It would be a lot of fun to
What
try
is
to
Joe
talk to
saying?
him anyway. You know, he's probably accidentally got some earbuds that are hooked up to his computer. He doesn't realize it, and they're laying under the couch, something like that. All right. We don't have a different plan for this segment other than Joe Trahan. So here's what we need. Type in exactly what you want someone here to say, and they will say it. We'll Ron Burgundy this thing a little bit. Or fire in whatever Cowboy question you have, or I'm just going to work my way through random chats that I think are worth reading. Austin says, Chill just got the scoop that Jerry traded Raisin Bran for Special K. What is Joe's moisturizer?
Yeah, Joe, he was looking good. He was looking good.
That is a good-looking man. Y'all think Joe's spent some money on his appearance? You think he's had work done?
No, I don't think so.
You think he's
He's
naturally that
He got
handsome?
that Louisiana, Cajun stuff in him. He's just a good-looking man. I always mess with him.
White people that are Cajun Louisiana look like they're 70 when they're 19. Well, they look like they've been wrestling gators from the day they were born.
Talking about that black.
Smoking a pack of Marlboro Reds a day, maybe 2. When's the last time you had a cigarette?
I don't smoke cigarettes.
When's the last time you had one?
Had a cigar the other day.
That don't count. That's
Cigar?
that's a big cigarette. All right, Austin wants Jeff to say this.
Had a funny cigarette a few weeks.
What? You
Fine,
can't say that. What if we do a test up here? Well, I know we don't. We're content creators. If they drug tested, everybody get fired. But Ali, I think he'd be safe, but I don't know.
I'd be safe.
We'll talk about it after the show.
Ali
I do
don't
all the
do-
stuff that gets out of your system
here we
quick,
go.
you know?
Ali does
There we go.
does nothing bad. Okay, he does not.
Is that a compliment?
Are you judging him
He
or are you
stays
complimenting
within
him?
the white lines.
Are you judging
He
him?
doesn't do the white
I
lines.
stay on them white lines too, brother.
He stays within the white lines. He don't do them white lines.
Yeah, I like that stuff that's out of your system in 36 hours. You know what I'm talking about? Just get in and out of there. Will Dak get another contract? What's he got left? 2028 is the last year. So it's
3 years.
this one, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? I think that's right.
2 years.
Well, Dak, he'll get another NFL contract if he wants one. Cowboys are in the weird cap spot because they are the first team that's gotten whooped in a negotiation by a guy twice in the void year era. So
Yeah.
let's see. We can try it. Let's try it. Let's just give it a shot. That's fine. We'll just wait.
Can you hear us now?
Hey,
Let's go.
I can hear you now. I can. I switched
Now
to my
square
phone.
up for us.
I didn't
Square
wanna
up for
miss-
us. Square up for us.
I
There you
am.
go. There you go.
Look at that.
Yeah, I switched to my phone, which of course the phone doesn't cooperate.
And now we
Right.
got static.
So
What,
We got static.
What is the static? What have you done, Joe Trahan?
All right.
When you talk, it goes.
is there still static? Really?
Yeah, it goes underneath your.
Now I know
words.
you got a nice system over there.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, and it normally works with you guys. This is the first time I've had issues with my home system with you guys. I'm not
No
sure what's
producer.
going on there.
No producer at the house, and it's screwed.
Right?
Take
Take out the AirPods.
take the
Let's see what
AirPods
happens
off.
if we
Sit-
just do straight phone sound.
Okay.
no AirPods.
Get them down.
And
Put 'em
everybody
in the
says
case.
you look great. They want to know what moisturizer you use.
Wait, put them in the case. Okay, try again.
Oh no.
Crap. Did you put the AirPods in their little case?
Put
Put
the
them in the case so the audio switches
There you
up.
go. That's all right. Hey, Clarence does this all the time. So
All right,
Hey,
this is
man.
my favorite guest we've ever had.
Joe. we-
No, we can't hear you.
No.
And we can't read your lips either.
He's
Joe, who do you think is your
hold on,
favorite
Joe.
cowboy?
Watch. Let's see what you got.
Everybody be quiet.
Look at those lips.
Everybody
Uh-oh.
be quiet. No. He's going to reconnect. He's going to reconnect. Watch, it's going to be great.
We'll she'll reconnect us.
No. Everybody just be quiet. Make the show awkward
No.
until Joe's back.
Listen, what are you gonna do this weekend? What are Cowboy fans gonna do this weekend with no Cowboys football?
I'm going to sit here until
Now.
No, why is it crackling? No.
Can you hear it? Say one more thing.
He can hear us.
Yeah, I can hear you guys fine.
He's got a. We're going to blame our end because that's the right thing to do with guests. We like to take accountability.
Hey.
Joe, we appreciate your effort. You're a talented and handsome man. WFAA is a great place.
You got great moisturizer. What's
You
your moisturizing skill?
He's had
trick?
work. He's had work done for sure.
He's not
had work done.
There is no, Jeffrey. No,
That
this
is- you
is
can't-
natural.
You can't be looking that good naturally. Joe's done some stuff.
Thank you, man.
He bought a
There's
nose.
you
He
think
got
I
some-
would waste that money? Are you kidding me? Come on, man.
Oh, they
There's
say it
no
sounds
way.
good. It sounds only on our end. Okay, so then Joe can just hang out. We hear
He
crackling.
says it
but
sounds good.
The
That's
chat
fine.
says
All
you're
right,
fine.
that's fine. We'll
It's
take
just,
it.
it's just
awesome.
we hear you fine.
So Joe, just give us your take of the week.
There's a transition.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a relevant topic.
Yeah, no, I mean, you guys, this is anyone who's dealt with mental health before knows that there's no rhyme, no reason. You can't put sense into something that's senseless. Jeffrey, I commend you for what you did yesterday, the way you spoke so eloquently about what people go through. And I talk about this all the time. Unfortunately, in our society, and when it comes to us as men, especially, kindness is treated as weakness, right? But I like to tell a lot of my friends who are close to me, don't let the smooth taste fool you. Okay? Don't let the smooth taste fool you. But kindness is treated as weakness. And unfortunately, because that's part of the issue, we don't show it enough. And it weighs on people more heavily than others when you don't. And people who have dealt with mental health issues before know that intimately. And listen, we don't know everything that was going on in Marshawn Kneeland's life, in his consciousness. But for him to go from that incredible high on Monday night, scoring his first ever touchdown, you would think it's, the coolest moment he's had as a professional to, hours later, really to making that decision. It underscores the insidious nature of mental health issues. But it's also a call for all of us to show more kindness. And this doesn't just speak about what's going on in the sports world, because you guys, I do think, because sports betting has become more prevalent, I do think that the keyboard warriors have a little more reason to say some really stupid stuff to athletes in general, college athletes, professional athletes, the whole nine yards. When you couple that with our heightened political tenor these days, I mean, I feel like a lot of young people nowadays, especially because of social media, things are heightened, things are ramped up, their emotions get ramped up a little bit easier. They become desensitized in some ways to things that were really, and Clarence, you can speak to this best because you're the oldest. I mean, there's some things that when we were younger, I mean, your eyes would just get big. Oh my,
Right.
whoa. It would set you back. These kids don't always feel that way because they're used to things being ramped up all the time, and it has a deleterious effect um, for people who have problems handling some of the mental sides of things, and that's part of it. And we have to be better as a society, right? Not just with sports, but across the board. So. The young man was obviously struggling with a lot of things, and most of which probably only his closest people will know. Um, but man, it's tough to take. But we all have to learn from our experiences. And if that means an extra kind word a week, is that really going to hurt you? I mean, kindness doesn't cost a damn thing, but it could mean everything at the right moment.
Joe, we have 60 seconds left in the show. When is the last time that someone mistaked your kindness for weakness? And when's the last time you had to whoop somebody?
Probably this guy.
I will tell you about a weather person. And
45
I
seconds.
won't give the latest, but I'll tell you, in New Orleans, an anchor man kept trying my weekend sports guy, and he found himself with a hand on his throat up against the wall.
That's what I'm
And
talking
I'll
about,
leave it
Joe.
at that.
That's what I'm talking about,
I'll
Joe.
leave it at that.
Okay.
Joe Trahan, WFAA. Follow everything that he does or else, which, of course, is not a threat. We love you, Joe. We appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Sorry for waking
All
you
right,
up this
boys.
morning.
Thanks for figuring out all the technical stuff.
All right, thank you, man.
When's the last time you got in a fist fight, Clarence?
Oh, it's probably college, or I don't get.
You ever gotten close with another Cowboy media member?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you know,
You get close with Dad?
Oh man.
Oh, I want.
Oh man.
Well, yeah.
Cowboys
you
PR
you get that. Everybody has
Every
their
day.
little fiefdoms and everything else, but yeah, you have your moments for sure.
Every day.
Somebody said, I want to slap my weatherman too. All right. We appreciate everybody for stopping by. It has been a full week of Cowboy broadcast. We will be back with you, of course, next week and get you ready for another football game. Remember, you have no idea what anybody's going through. Be cool to everybody. We love you. Be easy.
We all silly like the mayor.